Macmillan Audio presents A Well-Trained Wife, My Escape from Christian Patriarchy, written and read for you by Tia Levings. For ACCWR, you are my heart. Train up a child in the way they should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6. A wild patience has taken me this far. Adrian Rich. Preface. In order to write this book, I relied on my own memories, journals, reference materials, interviews, the Wayback Machine, Internet Archive, and the contributing stories of others. There are composite characters, and some names and identifying details have been changed. While this story is my own memoir, the situations in these pages are far from unique. With me stands a choir of invisible fundamentalist women, too silenced to tell their stories themselves. Prologue. This was my fault. I chased him up the stairs. At the top of the landing, I caught his right sleeve. When he spun around, his forearm cuffed my cheek. The force knocked me to the wood floor, shocked and dizzy. The bedroom door slammed behind him. Like a wounded reptile, I crawled over the threshold and lay on the cold vinyl, kicking the door shut. Out of breath, I remembered. The death of our family happened in so many layers. I couldn't cry anymore, even though my cheekbone throbbed. I let the cold concrete of reality settle in my blood. Alan was right. I was a shit wife, a shit housekeeper, and a shit mother. All along, I thought I was protecting the kids, shielding them from realities behind closed doors, sacrificing to maintain a two-parent Christian home, making hard, better choices for their faith, family, and education than I made for myself, trying to safeguard them from pain. But they saw. That was obvious now. And staying meant raising sons who hit women. Staying meant raising a daughter who stayed with the man who hit her. And that would be my fault. I'd be the one who taught them life like this was okay. I didn't just let erratic violence continue happening. I helped by refusing to leave. Good mothers don't let this happen to their kids. I swallowed. How does a nothing woman, a failure, make it out of here with them alive? I was a 33-year-old hag, wrinkled, sallow-cheeked, and plain. So much older than my years. I didn't have education or a real job. I'd convinced everyone our lives were picture perfect. Not even my parents knew the truth. So where the hell could I turn now that I realized our survival was tangled in lies? How could I mother and support 4 children alone? What if something happened to them while I tried? And the pets? Who takes in a woman with 4 kids, 3 chickens, 2 dogs, and too many cats to count? What about school? Would I have a job and make it home in time to ask them about their days? Would I even still be their mom? I cringed at the thought of a judge denying me custody. The floor creaked beneath me, footsteps in the hall. I held my breath and watched the crack beneath the door. When the sounds descended the stairs, I exhaled. Our church had moved us to Lutherville in the Cumberland Mountains a year ago, to a 100-year-old home we called the Blue House. Lutherville was named for Martin Luther, the greatest reformer of them all. Lutherville had 2 stoplights, a courthouse, a pizza joint, and a Hardee's. An old coal town in a line of coal towns, an hour from Knoxville. Almost idyllic on the outside, the Blue House had a wide front porch, white columns, and a white picket fence. A stately red maple tree shaded the front yard, and a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?